All right, first up today, summer camp is back in season, but for some kids, it is just not an option.
But what if your kids could enjoy a camp of sorts DIY style with their grandparents? Amy Schwabe is back from MetroParent Magazine along with her mother, it's Euer, to talk about Camp Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh, that's your mom?
This is
my mom.
Yeah, so cute is that?
Did you guys bring your purses so we could weigh them?
She doesn't carry a purse.
You don't carry a purse.
A wallet.
Yeah, and
You
I'll
just
say,
have a wallet.
yeah, my purse is usually super heavy because I have like
It's a mom bag?
Yeah, it's a mom bag. I would love to do something for MetroParent on that, like what's in your mom bag.
Yes.
But
there you go.
I just emptied it out.
And
so
I'm going to
it's
call her out, but Jessie Ritka, who is our meteorologist here at today's TMJ4, she, for her makeup bag and her everything bag, it's a diaper bag.
Yeah.
But it's not her kids' stuff. It's her makeup, her brush, her...
You know, once you get
they have
used
great pockets.
Yes, once
Yeah,
you
they
get
do
used to
have
carrying the
great
diaper
pockets.
bag, you kind of don't want to give up. It's like a stroller.
So many
because then you can
compartments.
carry so many things in it. It's like, oh,
Exactly.
you're too
Yeah.
old for that now.
Yeah.
This is great, you guys. I'm really excited to share this, so I kind of want to get to it because that's why you brought your mom here this weekend or today, is because it's about this DIY grandma and grandpa camp. And camps, everybody knows, camps are really expensive, so not every family can afford to send their child to a summer camp.
Right. And this is, my mom has been doing this for what we're talking about 7 or 8 years. And every mom I have ever talked
Amy,
to.
we're gonna have you hold the
just
mic.
because your
working?
mic was kind
Okay,
of
just
going
hold it
out.
like a rock star. There you go.
Cool. Okay.
Feel free to break into song anytime you
must.
want.
I
Yeah.
will. We do that. No. every mom I've ever talked to about this has like been like, I can't believe your mom does this. It's so cool. But yeah, we just.
What does she do?
Tell us what you do, Mom.
Yeah.
We do. Well, my husband and I decided we wanted to spend some time with our grandchildren during the summer, and we thought we'd give the daughters a little bit of a break.
Nice.
And we wanted to have something a little more special than just regular
Visiting.
babysitting time. So we thought we'd set up a weekly camp that was had a theme and based on what the kids' interests were, and we just had different activities that went with it.
So now this camp, the pictures we're seeing, these are the kids. Is some of it indoors, some of it in the backyard?
Right. Yeah, and we usually try to plan an indoor and an outdoor one so that something's ready. You have to plan ahead of time.
So how many grandkids do you have at your camp?
3.
So you have 3. So you're 2,
My
right?
2
And
and
then
my
you have
sister's
a sister who has
Right.
1.
son, yeah.
Okay, so you have all the grandkids together. So for my parents, they need to do it for 6 kids, which is really interesting.
Right.
But what kinds of activities do you do?
Well, we just try to, first we pick a theme, something that they're interested in, and then we sort of base that. I was a teacher for 25 years.
My
so,
mom was too.
Right, so it's,
Yeah.
it's sort of
She's
like a
used to
lesson
planning
plan.
things,
Right,
yeah.
so you just find different activities that go with that.
So like, do you have a theme example?
Well, we did
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
That's cute.
That's fun.
My
Yes.
husband is a real Christmas fan. He listens to Christmas
Yeah.
music every night.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah,
So
we
cute.
do gifts. We do the kids decorate like a mini tree.
Right.
And then they like bake cookies. We listen to Christmas music.
Aw.
Right. and then
That's
we-
adorable.
How long do you keep them? How long is summer camp at Grandma and Grandpa's?
It's usually, the activities usually last about 2 hours.
okay.
And
then
that's
after that.
And that's
And that's
important
about-
too
yeah.
because it's like after you don't want too much scheduling because then it gets to be too much and the kids get bored and they're like, what are we doing now? So just like have like, and another thing we're talking about is how important it is to be flexible.
Yeah.
And to just, because a lot of times you give a kid, it's like, okay, we'll do this one thing and they like that jumping off point and then they
Yes.
can kind of do things themselves too.
Now, she asked how long, so a couple hours a day. Do they stay with you, though, for a number of days and they sleep over?
No, this is just.
Oh, it's just a
once
day
week.
camp.
We
Right.
could.
We
Once
could
a
have done
week.
it. Yeah, I don't think we could get them away from you that long. We do it. We take them for a week.
Oh, so you
but
do it once a week?
once a week in
For the whole summer?
So kind of like a day camp.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Day camp.
wow.
Right.
That is
Okay.
so cute.
Oh, that's really nice. That's what lasts all summer. It's not just
Right.
5 days and a sleepover and then
Right.
it's over. It's
Yeah.
something that's really nice.
What have been some of the things the kids like the best that you've done?
Well, their very favorite right now is the cooking challenge, and actually that was our first
we just
camp.
did that
we did
one,
that
yeah.
last week. So that's great. Cooking is fantastic for kids. They just love getting in there and making things, and this is their freedom. I just put everything out on the table, and they get to choose, and we have challenges, and they make some pretty amazing things.
And
That's
I'm
really
the
cool.
judge. Yeah.
And they're the judges.
And then you do a little tasting.
Yes, and this is, I shouldn't say this because of course they've always been amazing, but honestly, this is the first year that their food has actually been pretty good.
Oh, that's
Really?
cute.
I enjoyed it.
That's really fun. I like that. So in terms of tips for parents and grandparents, be flexible. Schedule some activities, some inside, some outside, because weather dependent. Anything else that you would suggest for summer camp with grandparents?
I pay attention to the kids' interests. You know, sometimes you might be interested in something and they aren't.
Right.
And be willing to give that up, even though, you know, it's a great plan, you loved it.
Yeah.
Be
You said
willing
you
to
gave
go
up
along
your
with
gardening
it. I gave up my
plan.
gardening day, yes, because they weren't
weren't
interested in that.
interested.
And
Aw.
yeah, just
That's a little
be flexible.
heartbreaking, I think, as an adult a little bit, but I like the fact that you're like, you have to give it up.
Yeah, because you're
Right.
thinking it's for them. And as they get older, it becomes a lot more of a collaborative process.
Right.
They're like totally
They're in
involved
charge
in
now.
doing it now.
They
Yeah.
do-
That's great. And how old are the kids?
12, 9, or 12, 10, and 9.
Okay. So
ages.
and you've been doing it for a while. So since they were just
They were teeny,
toddlers
yeah.
and real small, which
Yeah.
is great. And over the
Cute.
years, I'm sure it evolves, which is fantastic. So you can read about it in this issue of MetroParent Magazine.
Yep.
That's fantastic. I love it.
DIY Grandma and Grandpa Summer Camp. You can find it at MetroParentMagazine.com. Thanks so much for being here. You guys want to sing now? I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
What do you want to think?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She's like, okay, let's think about it.
It was
You guys
great
are
meeting
adorable.
you. Thanks so much, you guys.